be able to get to the point where we actually start on an ongoing basis making some money daily. Just want to welcome you. Come on. Guys, I'll just give you my whole presentation away. Let's just get back to page 1. Right. I just want to welcome you all to CFX or Cash FX. Its success in the global Forex market is only a few mouse clicks away. Literally, before we start, is you start with Cash FX, you purchase a package, and literally 3 days later, business days, you start making money. We're talking about 2 trending industries. The one is e-learning and the other one is Forex. Now, Forex has been trending for years now, or probably from 1971 onwards, Forex has been trending. But just to give you a little lowdown on e-learning, e-learning has been, I think it was 2015, it was $1 billion industry, and we're predicting by 2025 will be $325 billion per year. It grew at a stunning rate of 900% between 2001 and 2017, and it requires you to be 40 to 60% less time at a classroom or a venue. And so the fact is, what we're busy doing now with the Zoom call also falls in that space where we actually are spending money for venues, we're spending money driving to the venues, and we could literally do this on an ongoing basis. I think after this lockdown, things will dramatically change. If you take, for instance, the New York Stock Exchange, they do, and this is all daily market volume, they do $20 billion a day. Now that seems a lot, but if you look at on the screen where they're at and what they're showing here is that the equities market every day handles 191 billion. And then if you go even further and you say that the futures market has a 430, but if you take all 3 of these together and you add them together, 437, 191, and 20, it does not even come close to the Forex market. It's $5.3 trillion per day. And I do believe there's some portion there locked up for each one of us on this call today. Why Forex market? Forex is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. It's the most flexible risk management strategy available. And as you heard on the previous screen that we daily trade at $5.3 trillion, you can leverage and compound your capital to maximize your gain. And we trade 24 hours a day and 5 days a week. And this holds true for right now, where we're on lockdown, and it historically has proven to be recession-proof. And guys, lo and behold, that they might put this thing over to August, like some rumors that we're going to be on lockdown, we can still continue trading with this. And I will show you some trading results just now. A little bit about Cash FX Group. We quite enjoyed that they put this in the top or not at the bottom. Their core values are transparency, honesty, and respect to our members. We believe that these values are key to a long-term successful partnership with a global Forex member or global members. Not only is it key to global FX, it's key to us. It's key to us to start living transparent, honest, and have respect for each other. And that's a lot of, there's a lot of lack of these things in our lives at the moment. And we need to nurture these in our lives and actually get them to the point where we can be transparent with each other. The purpose of CFX is to provide global membership with our Premium Academy and proprietary automated trading technology to assist members as they discover future financial success with the Forex marketplace. Now, we don't trade at the moment. You can once phase 2 is released, but at the moment we don't trade. We actually have CFX trade for us, but there's coming a time they're releasing phase 2 soon, and then we'll be able to even go get a broker and start trading. The positioning of the company is our Premium Academy includes the most basic Forex trading concepts and instructions, while also supporting members that choose to develop trading skills, concepts, and mental development. And you need to have mental development for Forex trading because you've got to make decisions not based on emotion, but you've got to make decisions based on algorithms. Their skills as they progress to advanced and professional strategic strategies in trading skills, concepts, and mental development. A little bit about CFX is the offices are in Panama, Panama City, Panama. And this is our founders, Oscar Lopez. You pronounce it Oscar. He's been an entrepreneur. In fact, a little bit about this guy is that he liquidated himself $80 million of Bitcoin beginning of last year. And with that money that he generated, and apparently the coin was at a very good price at that point. And he managed to start up CFX, and that's not the only money he had. He had a lot more than $80 million. Edwin Abad is the Vice President of Trading and Operations. I had a listen to them on Friday night. Oscar and Edwin was talking, and Edwin proceeded explaining how Martha and Mary was serving, Jesus was in their house, and then how they were at each other while the one is doing all the work and the other one was not. And then he went from there and said that they are preparing these bots and AI trading and expert analysis for us. While they're doing it, they also releasing, instead of an EA, a DA soon, which is apparently double the capability of the EA, that will do more algorithms so that in times like these, that the DA will take over and then the AI will then watch that and see how we can improve this. So there's a massive amount of good character in this company, and there's a massive amount of good technology in this company. This is what the offices are going to look like. They apparently wanted to launch in April. And as you can see, that one wall at the back there is just screens, and this is another view of it. And all their pairs are being displayed there on a live basis. There's a bit of a delay. All the furniture wood that they wanted to put in, even the door, the floor panels here, is from Brazil, and there's a bit of a delay to get it through. And you can see all of this wood all over here. And the important thing, guys, it's 10,000 square foot facility, which is a 7th floor of a building. And we've got an address. We've got brick and mortar address where these guys are going to be. So we'll be able to one day get in our cars to the airport again, fly over to Panama for a live world event, and be able to go and actually see what these offices look like. CashFX trading success is achieved with a combination of live professional traders. They've got 4 master traders, and apparently these guys are absolutely mind-blowingly so knowledgeable about this, and they're proprietary algorithms. So they've actually got these algorithms that are not something that you'll find around every web page in the street and or the internet. It's going to admit somebody on our way, and then sorry guys, my admission takes a little while. And then we also manage all trading systems from our own facilities. They don't sit at people's offices, or every FX is our trading partner, but our team of professionals have extensive experience in both Forex trading and EA design and management. We have web TV and web indicators, and I'll show you the web TV today. I couldn't show the guys on Saturday because we do not trade on Saturdays. Then marketing tools that we have. Members have industry-leading tools available to them. Share the benefits of CFX in all approved countries. Marketing resources are currently available in multiple languages to making to make sharing CFX very quick and easy. We've got quality support tools. We got smart payment processes. We all got paid on Saturday night, and like clockwork, by Monday afternoon, the money is in your wallets in Bitcoin. Automated Forex platform and business management system. I will show you the marketing tools. Just remind me if I don't. We have a CashFX Academy or CFX Academy, and the Academy exists in 3 stages, which is the Elemental, Advanced, Professional, and Supreme series. And some of the modules are not there yet. They're busy producing the modules, but in Elemental, all throughout $300, and you'll see the packs now for $3,000. You have modules 1 and 2, and then when you go over to the Advanced Professional series, you'll get modules 1 to 4, and then you'll also get the rest of the modules will be available soon. The trading packs in the Elemental series starts at $300 and goes to 500,000, 2,000, 3,000. We used to only have from 300 to 2,000, and 3,000 is the new one. But what this means is that when you start with the 300 and you don't market this, you will be able to pull out $600. They guarantee a twice increase. But as soon as you sign up one person, they'll guarantee you 4 times, which means you'll be able to pull out $1,200. It is subject to a 20% withdrawal fee, and I'll explain that later what that is. But if you don't refer people and you go from a 300 to a 600, then they give you time till 100. So that's 200% from 0 to 200% progress. Then they give you time till you get to 100% to be able to upgrade, just paying the difference between 300 and 500. So you pay 200, you upgrade to a 500 pack. And the same goes for from 500 to 1,000 is only 500, from 1,000 to 2,000 is only 1,000, and so on. Then you get to the Advanced series, which starts at $5,000 and it goes right up to $20,000, and the same applies 2 times and 4 times, and we'll explain a little bit more about that just now. Then we go to the Supreme series, which is here, literally, I would say everyone in the room today, if you're on a 30,000 pack, you should be able to sustain yourself financially, or at least between half and full amount of money that you require. There's people in CashFX that, in particular, the one guy, his name is Richard Hume. He started at a 300 pack, and he decided that the marketing opportunity on this is way too good to be true, and he's going to give it a go, and he really gave it a go. And within 8 months, he managed to upgrade himself through the ranks for the packs to $100,000 pack. And if they trade at 1.48%, which happened last week, per day, that your income would be around about 351,000 Rand a month on a 100,000 pack. The reward plan is there's a unique reward plan. It's full of industry firsts, and I'm just going to skip. You can read the rest. The bear capital is when you passively participate through the purchase of any trading contract. They guarantee you 2 times your value. The bull trading is when you refer at least one person that purchases a trade pack contract under you. They will also give you 2 times, and that's where if you're just trading, you're going to get 2 times. If you're referring and trading, you'll get 4 times. And then every pack, just step back, you'll see there's a leadership program points. In this case, the 70,000 will be 35,000 points. It will also allow you to grow yourself and advance in ranks. And I will show you the ranks at a later stage as well. Just to give you an example, if somebody came, let's say under Rob, and went and bought a 1K pack, the bear capital is 70%, which is $700, which then starts trading after 3 days. And that person can make 2 times, which is 200%, and he can make $2,000 out of that 1,000 pack with a 20% withdrawal fee afterwards. If, however, the person that signed up under Rob, because he's under Rob, there's a Academy pack of 30%, which is $300. Rob will immediately receive a $150 fast start bonus. Plus, he'll get 10% of this uni-level bonus, which is $15. And then 9 people above Rob in the matrix, in his team, will receive $15, which is the other 90% of that uni-level bonus. But at that same point, Rob now has the ability to not only trade, but he also has the ability to get the bull capital, which will give him $4,000 that he can participate in. Sorry, this person, not Rob. If this person gets one person below him, then he'll get $4,000 for 1,000 pack. Now that to me is definitely an industry first. I've never heard of this before. The trading results we are receiving at the moment from the AI and all our Forex trading team and all that is phenomenal. Last week we enjoyed 5.11%. They will cap us at 15%. We have not gone over 12.2% so far from opening of this company. So 15% cap was actually a very, very high cap that they give it. Imagine getting 50% return on your money per week. That is phenomenal. We're not talking per day here. We're talking about, not talking about per month. We're not talking about per year. We're talking about per week at the moment. And so the fact is, this accelerates your big capital. The 50% fast start comes out of the trading, the Academy pack. The Academy pack, that 30% gets paid out 100% through to us as commissions guys. 50% goes to you as a fast start, and 50% goes into the uni level. And this also accelerates the bull capital, but every single person you start up, 30% of his pack, 50% of that will be yours. Now, if somebody took a 10,000 pack, you would be given a $1,500 commission at that point. Now, $1,500, especially on today's rate, is quite a lot of money. I think you guys can imagine to yourself, if you had to get 2 or 3 10,000 packs in a month to come through, and you end up, let's say, with $3,000 or $4,500 as a commission.
28,367 bucks.
That's is that for 1,500?
No, that's what I've got on Dan.
Okay, so that's just for one person signing up. Then the uni level works in this way. When you join up, you have 4 levels that you've opened up. You've got no rank, you've got 4 levels. And every single level, you get 10%. So in other words, if you had sign a person up here on your first level, they signed up a person, and those people signed up a person, those people signed up a person, you will get 10% of that fast start. So if this guy in the 4th level bought a 300 pack, it will give you $4.50 uni level bonus. They're busy with a new rank here, which will be 5 levels, but we only got the executive at the moment, which opens up 5 and 6. But this gives it to you in 5 and 6 as 20% uni level commission. In fact, I think it's the whole lot because it steps down to 5% there to accommodate this. And then there's another rank being opened, and then when you get to manager, you get right up to 8 level. Director gets to 9 levels, and then President Club, there's one President Club member in the group at the moment, and that happened from July till now. And he's now a President's Club and enjoys 10 levels plus 1% bonus. And the bonus will explain to you where it comes from now. And then obviously there's Ambassador and Global Ambassador, which gives you 1.5 and 2% unlimited deep commissions or bonuses. The force matrix works like this. If you, I don't think all of us can start with a 100,000 pack, but let's say you started with a 300 pack. People on top of you would spill over from on top. You would be able to sign up under your first line of people, and they will then also sign up themselves, and so on and so on. But this whole matrix will fill up eventually with 88,572. And every time somebody withdraws, the 20% fee applies to the withdrawal. They break that up into 50% of that 20%, which is 10%, will go as a commission to year for everybody in this matrix, whether you sign him up or not. So if you get to the point where 7 levels are full, you'll start earning money out of this forced matrix again, in my opinion, an industry first. They also then take 10% of this matching bonus, or this 20% bonus, which is only a small portion, 10%, and then 40% goes to leadership, which is the President's Club ambassador and global ambassador. But that 10% matching bonus goes further. That will be given to you if you're sitting on a 2K pack, which I hope to be on end of the week. I'll get 6% on level 5's people, 243 of them, of their commissions they received on this previous 50% that was paid. And on my 4th level, I'll get 81 people's 5%. And my 1, 2, and 3, I'll get for 39 people, 3%. And this accelerates bull and bear capital. And then there's the leadership program. As soon as you've signed up 3 referrals, 3 people directly, and you've accumulated 25,000 points in the group, and you've got 500 points of your own as well, you become an executive. This opens up the first prize, and it opens up levels 5 and 6 in uni level, and it also starts growing you into the leadership. So any ranked person has more meetings, or not more meetings, has got meetings that they're going to be invited to by management for special, I could put it, announcements. But when you get to president, or sorry, director, I think, and president upwards, then there's even meetings for those guys as well. But this company is there. They have put a plan out to be here, to become a legacy company, to be here at least for 20 years. Now, I've just turned 60. 20 years will take me to 80. I'm still going to be here. I'll be here. That's, if you become an executive, you receive an iPad. They also give you this lapel that you'll put on your suit when you go to meetings, and it's got a sapphire in it. And this was developed by the same people that developed the Olympic medals for America in the last Olympic Games. And you can only get this medal when you go to a live group event. So the next live group event was supposed to be in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. They postponed it obviously for COVID or coronavirus. And once this is all over, they will make announcements when the meeting will be. And sure as can be, if I can make it, I will try and make it. But if you don't want the iPad, they also allow you to take $675 as a payout. And whenever you join, you have to put your Bitcoin wallet into the back office so that you can say, withdraw to this wallet for me. And then this $675 will be paid into that Bitcoin wallet automatically. It won't touch your earnings. If you become a manager, you will immediately qualify for a stainless steel Rolex, the stainless steel, but it's $10,000, which at the moment is 170 or 180,000 Rand. But you can also elect to take the cash prize of $7,500. Now, think of it clearly. If that gets paid into your wallet immediately, you'll have more than 1 Bitcoin available to yourself the very next moment that hits your wallet. That is pretty neat. And then the next prize is when you become a director, you will be able to travel anywhere overseas. And just to go back to the manager, that's got a sapphire, a ruby on the pin, and then this one's got an emerald. And when you get this voucher, you have the ability to, without expiring, go and pick up 285,000 Rand holiday for you and the family. You also have the ability to say, give me the cash prize and it'll be $11,500. I wouldn't take the cash prizes from here onwards. When you become a President's Club, you have the ability to pull out a Porsche 911 GTS. And there's one couple business partners, Justin Halliday and Luigi Bruni. They decided to go into this together. I asked them the other day, how did you share the Porsche? I don't think they can make 2 bikes out of that, but they elected to go for a Porsche GT4. They paid a little bit extra in. but they got 100,000 voucher to go and buy the Porsche, which is excellent. When you become an ambassador, you have the ability to go and pick up a Ferrari. They not far from this. And when you become a global ambassador, then you actually have the ability to pick up a Lamborghini. I don't know what the make is there, but or the name of it, but Hurricane, Lamborghini Hurricane. And that's basically Cashfrex, guys. Cashfrex has the ability to give us an income from day 3 after 3 working days to start trading for us. I'd like to just stop the share and before I share the next screen, unmute all and ask if there's any questions. I see there's a Huawei P20 Lite. Have you got any questions? Okay, it looks like they're chatting. Anybody with questions? No questions?
Hi, Dion, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I think you went through it. There's a lot of information. So
Yes.
I think I need to sort of process all that information that you've given.
Oh, with the recording is being done at the moment. It will be available on the Telegram group just after the meeting. Takes me a few minutes to compile it. Then you can stop and start it, but we'll also have a question and answer session afterwards. But you could ask a question. Have you got a question now?
Yeah. So okay. So if you want to get going, so I suppose it's about getting an upline. Somebody that's getting an upline. So someone that's sponsored.
Yeah. Who invited you to the call?
It was Colin. So Colin invited me.
Okay,
so
cool.
He would be my
So Colin is on the call. So Colin was invited by Raymond, I assume.
Yeah. Yes.
So Colin will have to join first once he's paid. And the way we get started is we simply join. It's very little information, and then what we do is we accumulate $300 of Bitcoin. We go into the back office after we've joined and confirmed our account. And then we simply click on the QR code of the Bitcoin and pay. And your package is immediately validated. Now, the validation is taking longer and longer with Bitcoin being under strain. Everybody is starting to do Bitcoin transactions nowadays because of this lockdown. I would say 40%, possibly as high as 45% of the world is in lockdown at the moment. And once that is paid, 3 business days later, you would start trading, and the returns are phenomenal. I mean, 5% per week is just out of, I can't believe that, because I mean, 6.5% is what we get from African Bank and Capitec at the moment.
Absolutely.
So does that answer your question, Isidore?
No, that answers. And then on the trading side, on the trading side, you will be getting signals to trade, or how does it work?
No, we don't trade at all. So the company is trading for us at the moment. Let me just open up the last picture that I got from them. I just need to.
Sorry, Raymond, can you mute your mic, please?
So what happens is the company at the moment is trading for us. They haven't opened up phase 2 yet, where they say that we will trade. But I just want to open up, and the guy that done these little pictures for us is very flamboyant. Come on, where's my? Let's see why my tap on menu. Let me just close my WhatsApp and open it again. Click on. Oh, okay, there we go. The guy's very flamboyant in the way he prepares these little pictures for us is quite flamboyant, and he's the guy that's in the lead at the moment. His name is Justin Halliday, and I just want to get that trading results of last week on my screen, and I can share my screen for you. There we go, and then let me quickly share the screen. I think it's important that the question you just asked so that people know. This was Monday's trade was Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Monday's trade was 0.91%. Tuesday was 1.01%. That's what I was talking about earlier. 1.44% on Wednesday, in the midst of lockdown and Corona and markets crashing. These guys are still achieving 1.09% on Thursday, and Friday was our lowest day, because that's the day that the markets are closing down, and you actually have a lot of negative sentiment coming into the market when it's closing down. But for the week, we were able to trade 5.11%. Now, if you think of it clearly, I said that we only take 7.
So they do the trading for you.
They do the trading for us at the moment. So we take $300 and you take $210, you times that by 5.11%. You're making $10.73 on $10.73 on $210 a week. That's crazy. That is phenomenal. I wouldn't want to trade and mess up my chances of making 5.1%.
Isidore, just to answer the question, once you join, there is an academy portion in the business where you actually do courses. Okay, I've completed my first module. There's different modules, and on each level, as you get from intermediary to advanced to professional, there's different courses that you do. When you get to your pinnacle, which is obviously your $100,000 package, you can opt to get a broker and trade as well. But what you do is you mirror trade with them. They give you the signals. They tell you when to buy, where to buy, how to do it, and all those type of things. So everything is fed to you. So in actual fact, you can actually have 2 accounts running. So you can have your normal one that they're trading for you, and then you can have the side one. Now, once you get to those packages, you're looking at roughly anything from 300,000 a month up that you're making.
Awesome. All right, that answers it. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm just going to log into my back office.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks.
Just while I log into my back office, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of my trading and a little bit of my success that I've been able to achieve. I think, let me quickly just go back. I'm going to share the screen the way it is. Come on. Any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question. Okay, no questions. Right, let me just quickly mute all again for the sake of this. Right, so this is what your back office looks like. Can you see the whole back? Yeah, there we go. That goes away. I'm going to move this down a bit. Right, so you can see they got start now. They got live events and everything like that. If I click on my login screen and I always coin Michael McDougall's comment when I showed him this when I was down in Cape Town, and he was sitting with us, and he said, "Shish, these guys did a beautiful job on their back office that they give us." And I just want to show you what it looks like as to what my trading success was so far. Just going to put my 2FA quickly. Right. So when you get into your first screen, it shows you a little bit. This is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at about 9 o'clock. They've got a social movement webinars, and they have different speakers on every time, and they are going into deeper stuff about the company. And they also have a live webinar virtually every day to give you this marketing tool. But I'm just going to take you straight to my payment history. I started, as you can see, the 18th of the second month. I bought a 300 pack, and I started trading the 21st of the second. And you'll notice that was a Thursday, and the Friday I got trade results. The first trade was actually 2.48%, the first day that I traded. That was phenomenal. Then I managed to, on the 27th, so around about 9 days, pay my $200 to upgrade myself to a 500 pack. And then I had to buy the 500 pack again because somebody went and bought a 5,000 pack, and that was one of my downlines, and blew me out of the 200% or the 200% place where I could still upgrade. But if I didn't buy this pack so quickly, I was going to lose. In fact, it happened later on. I think it happened on the 15th. And if I didn't buy my pack on the 16th, I would have lost some commission, which is unilevel commission. You can only earn enough commission to make your packs 4 times or 2 times, depending if you're marketing or not. And so the effect is 4 days later, I was able to upgrade with $500 to 1,000 pack. And I should be able to upgrade by the end of this week to a 2,000 pack. And the important thing here is for us to upgrade the whole time until we get to the highest possible pack so that we can sustain ourselves completely financially. Then what happened is if I go to my income, how the income came in, I'll just go to the last page at the moment. So the 19th, a guy in Bloemfontein signed up and I got $45. 21st, my wife signed up, I got $45, 45. I also got $4.50 for the unilevel for both, which is $9. And my first 2 days of trading was $4.16 from $210, which is a phenomenal return. And then I was able to withdraw $103, but 20% withdrawal fee gives you about $80 odd. Then I had a fast start of $75, a unilevel bonus of $12, and a trading bonus of that week of $19.51, which is approximately $2 per day. I could withdraw 106, again 20%. Then I got a unilevel of 27, trading pool of 31 because I went up to a higher package. Fast start of $30, somebody upgraded to $500, and a unilevel bonus of 27. So I was able to withdraw 115, but I cancelled that 115 because more commissions came in. And then Rob took a 7,500 pack, which gave me the ability to withdraw $873 that week. $873 is a nice little bonus for in a week. And $873, Rob normally should be jumping the gun here, but it's about 16,500 Rand that I was able to withdraw. Yeah, 20% withdrawal takes place. Then I got my first forced matrix bonus, which is only 97 cents dollars. I had a unilevel bonus that was going to be missed if I didn't upgrade, 261, and a trading bonus of 22.34, and I was able to withdraw 304 there. Then I got fast start, and here's my last page. Fast start bonus 27, 46, 449, and then all of this 205. So you can see the bonus or the withdrawals are becoming more than $200 now lately. And I think once you start upgrading, if you on a 10,000 pack, you should be able to withdraw around about $500 per week just out of trading pool. Now that already $500 per week is a lot of money. Yeah, and when I say a lot of money, I'm not talking about break-free stuff, but I think if you bring back 9,400 per week just on passive trading, that is very, very good. So
drawing roughly about Dion, I'm drawing roughly about 360, around about 360 from Dan a month.
Okay, sorry, but I actually was thinking of the 15,000 pack. Right. So fast start bonuses, what happens is every person that signs up goes immediately to your balance. As you can see, that's my guy in Bloom, 45, 45, 75, 30, 750, 45, 30, 300, 75. That's all the fast start bonuses I've been able to get roughly from the 19th of the 2nd right up to the 30th of the 2nd. And that was a total of $1,395. Now, $1,395 just in fast start bonuses equates to, in our present rate, 26,345 Rand. And then you're looking at your trading pool. We haven't got anything on the trading pool now. Reason being is today is Monday. The trading pool of last week, the 5.11% was paid out on Saturday night because all the earnings from trading pool will be credited to your balance every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's midday in Panama, which is about 7 o'clock here. But the trading pool tells you there that I'm trading with $700 per day at the moment. Then you got your uni-level commissions, and I was quite surprised this morning when I woke up. I see I've already got some uni-level bonus. A guy in Bloom, Rudo, was able to go in, and I got $4.50. He went in with a 300 pack. So this is on my second level. So I'm already getting people from our second level providing me with commissions. And then the matrix is the 20% withdrawal fee, and I've got three. The guy in Bloom, I got $2.16 for his withdrawal that he made. Dan the man, I got $1.07 for his, and Liflock, I've got 0.83 cents US dollar from his withdrawal. So I've already achieved from the people who were doing withdrawals below me $4.06. Now, when it gets to 88,000 people in that withdrawal, guys, and these withdrawals only gets paid on the 1st and the 16th of each month. So we get paid 4 times a month plus 2 times. So it's 6 times a month we get income. When these things, the matrix becomes 88,000 people, and let's say 1,000 people withdraws at $2.16, I will be getting $216 possibly per day coming out. When you get to the next level of commission, which is the matrix matching, this is when people get commission, like Rob got commission from Dan. I managed to get 11 cents, and I got that 11 cents based on the fact that he got $1.07 coming through to him. So that's fairly nifty in my opinion. Then there's global bonuses, but no global bonuses get paid on until you become a President's Club. Then you've got leadership prizes, which you've seen already. And then when you do a withdrawal, the withdrawal takes sometimes the same day, like in this case, the 22nd, it came out the same day. But most times, 29th, 2nd, 14th, 16th, 21st, 23rd, 29th, 31st, 4th, 5th. But you can see that's the amount I withdrew. That's the 20% fee. I was able to withdraw from 18th of February till now $1,633. Now that $1,633 amounted just on withdrawal 30,823 Rand. Guys, I bought a 300 pack. I paid 5,125 Rand. Am I in a risk at the moment? Yes, I've plowed it back into upgrade, but there's coming a time when I get to my 5K pack that I will withdraw 2 months. Every second month for 2 months, I will withdraw the month's figures into my wallet, be it in Bitcoin, or I might switch that to an altcoin trader to Rand and push it out to my bank, but I will have my 5,300 in my bank. But at the moment, I'm sitting with 30,800 earnings from 18th of the 2nd. And if I can do this, every one of you that's on this call can do this. If you look at your dashboard, they give you a very nice summary of what's happening in your organization. Unfortunately, this Apple doesn't want to scroll on my mouse. I've already been able to get a lifetime earning of $2,042. My balance is 0 at the moment because all is paid out. My lifetime points is 15,700. Remember, I need 25,000 points to become an executive. Points have disappeared already because I used 30 sequential days. So as days go past, the previous 31 days will go off. 31st day will go off. My fast starter was 1,395, my unit level 467, and so far my daily trading has produced $169. Now that is not from just $500, but that is from the time I'm in till the time now. It's generated at 3,190 Rand in returns, just in trading. The matrix bonus was 11. And this is the little section that I wanted to show you guys. When I scroll my mouse down, it goes up. Okay. I'm on $1,000 pack. I've signed up more than one person. So I've got a 200% target here. And I've been told by Shane, which is the guy that brought this into South Africa the first time, When it gets to 185, upgrade. If it means that you have to go and pick up some money from your own and go and get yourself to upgrade, upgrade. My bear market is only in my daily trading and my price metric, force metrics. There I'm 10%. My bull trading, which is fast chart and unilevel and personal matching and global leadership and generational matching, is 60%. So I'm sitting on 70%. I've got 115% to go before I must go to 2K. But when you go to 2K, this percentage will go back because you're doubling your pack. So if I had to do 2K now, I would go back to 35%. Then it shows you the last people, the newest people in your business were either 300, 500, 300, 300, 300,000, and 300 people coming in, the last ones. And you can see I'm growing in my level 3 already. Then it shows you your rank qualifications, and I'm in 56%, which is 14.1. Now, you saw that I had 15,700, but I've only got 14.1 now because some of the initial people that signed up per points falls away because of the 30-day sequential. So I'm working hard to get myself to 25,000, and that's why we're doing meetings Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And I would encourage you guys, whoever is new now, get in. There is no reason why you don't have to get in. I know the only reason might be that you don't have the 5,700 Rand now to get into a 300 pack. But the important thing is the longer you take to get in, the longer it's going to take for you to earn these commissions, earn these daily trades, earn these unit level bonus. And the quicker we get to the point where we become members on the top section, because there's just over 20,000 people in the world that's joined CashFX. Can you imagine these guys coming in and taking memberships, and it will spill over automatically under you, and you will be able to actually benefit from 20 or 30 or 50 or even 88,000 people spilling in underneath you. When they withdraw, you get the matrix bonuses. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. Again, I'm going to just open up the participants.
I think just show the, Dion, just show the tree there.
Let me show you the tree as well. Actually, in fact, let me just get out of that. You guys can still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I look at my matrix tree at the moment.
I think just mute everybody again, Dion.
Okay. Yes, well, okay, I'm just going to mute myself as well. No, I'm not muted. Right, so if I just quickly prepare this matrix for you. I obviously didn't mute everybody. Okay. So if I look at this matrix tree quickly, you'll see that. Let me just click on that. That doesn't want to do it. You see, there I am on top, and the green ones is the ones I've signed up myself personally. This is a guy in Bloemfontein. He's already got 3 underneath him, and he's got 2 under his wife. I've got my wife there. My wife's here, and she's got my son under her. This is another guy from Midrand that's come in. Rob has got 3 people already. He's got 3 on his third level, and he's got to get 2 more on the right-hand side. And then we're going to go into level 4. But what will happen is when I sign up the next person, it will actually go under this person here. So this person here will start getting spillover. When I signed up my 4th person here, which went underneath my wife automatically, but that was the next spot to be filled. So you can see my 2nd level is completely full. My 3rd level is now being built on. And what will happen is eventually the guys above us will actually just start spilling into over us as well. And once that gets to that, we'll actually start getting more and more forced matrix bonuses from the withdrawals. The other thing I wanted to show you is what they were saying. These are marketing tools. This presentation I did today, you literally, when you're a member, go in there, download this, and you can do the presentation yourself. They've now done the Spanish one as well. And they're busy translating every single language that we got here, even Japanese and Chinese. The web TV, just I thought I'd better show you because you guys couldn't see it on Saturday. But they are busy trading on the Euro American dollar. And the Euro American dollar, very volatile at the moment. You can see how the which one is in front? I can't even see there properly. But I think because it says Euro US dollar, sorry, it's Euro Australian dollar. So the Euro and the Australian dollar is having a bit of a tussle, and you can see they've made no pips at the moment. They made no trades. They're actually just watching. But if I take Euro US dollar, this is all the pairs. They've done 62 pips and 11 trades already just today. This is today's trading. And you can see the algorithm running here with the red line and the blue line. They don't worry about massive, they make pips. Pips mean percentage of trade profits. And if we stay on the screen long enough, you'll see the total trades count up and up and up. You can see it's live. Look at the bottom there, and I've just got to take my mouse there. April 6, 2020, 6:57 in the morning. And this is American time. And you can see when this blue and red goes, is when the currency switches. The one goes stronger than the other one goes. And they can trade. Sure, carry on.
Sorry, can you just, when you finish, just show, just answer the questions in the chat box?
Sure, will do.
Okay.
Will do. Here's the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. And you can see, I'm not sure which one is, I think the US dollar is in front, so it's actually growing against the New Zealand dollar. I would hate to see the rand against the US dollar on this chart. But they can trade with any combination of Forex. And these guys are making, you see there's one trade already on this case. Right, that's basically what I wanted to show you. I'm thinking, is there anything else? There's frequently asked questions. There's all the webinars. Oh, by the way, you guys, you could go into a webinar on CashFX. And for the guys that are Afrikaans, you can actually get an Afrikaans webinar as well. 7 o'clock on Friday evenings. Billy is the guy that does it. That's my story. I'm going to quickly stop the share, look at the questions quickly. But the first question, just for argument's sake, though if you decide you wanted to pull out after you invested a higher pack, can you take it out without of your whole package? Can you cash it out? I wouldn't. I'm just asking because that's the kind of questions I've received. Yes, you can. However, when you put your pack in place, it is in all the, let me just say current and new, continue. Unmute all. Yes, you can. The only reason that you wouldn't is they have a 20% withdrawal fee at that point. Sorry, with 20% cancellation fee on the pack, and then still the 20% withdrawal fee. Because so you'll probably not do that. So in the frequently asked questions that is there, I'm just going to quickly scroll down. It has no run. It has to run this course. No, you can actually take it out, Rob.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So you can't get package money out. You can, but less. Okay. Do they use stop loss? No, we don't have to worry about stop loss picks. Once we get to the point where we start trading ourselves, I'm sorry, we don't have to worry about stop loss picks, but they have algorithms, which is better than stop loss. Actually, algorithms are being changed and being monitored by 5 AIs, which is what they've produced themselves, which is artificial intelligence that looks at the algorithms and changes it according to current and future events that they perceive that will happen, because they also feed these AIs with all the news of all the stock markets. So the fact is the stop loss, in this case, the stop loss would actually make less. What they also do is they actually sometimes switch off the EAs in the special occasions, and then only the 4 expert traders, the master traders, are trading on their gut feel. And I think there was a couple of cases where they reported to us that when they were doing it, we actually made more that day. Okay, so that's basically the questions, I think. And is there any other questions? You want to unmute yourself? I see, Peter, you're unmuted.
Yes. Ja, ik kan unmute.
Is daar enige vraag? Mornay, you got no questions? Or you have not spoken much? Okay, guys, if there's no questions, I'm going to end the meeting. Then the recording will... Isidore, you want to ask a question?
No. I think it's so far, as I said, you know, I still don't know what to ask because there's still a few things that I need to understand about.
100%. If you want to have a session, extended session, we can do that, and we can take you guys through a little bit more.
And I would appreciate giving us a presentation and introducing us to this. It's fantastic. Thanks.
100%. Okay, guys, I will chat to you on Wednesday again. And feel free to contact any of the leaders, Rob being one of the leaders on this system at the moment, and give me a call as well, and we can take it further from there. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you.
Oh, thanks a lot. That was great.
All right. Bye-bye.